Hi guys, welcome to our next home training video. This is Kicking Techniques Part 2. Miss Megan is here to help me today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering 3 kicks. Hook kick, spinning hook kick, and pop-up front kick. As with the previous kicks, watch a couple of things in each kick. Watch the chamber, watch the support foot, and watch our posture. Our ideal is to keep our hands up as much as we can. That will change based on the kick that we're doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our hook kick. And this can be done 2 ways. It can be done off the front leg or the back leg. We're going to be demonstrating both. Also, whether we're using the kick for sparring or self-defense, you can use either as your striking surface, either the heel, the back part of the heel, or the sole of the foot. And we'll demonstrate both of those. So, starting with the front leg hook kick. I want to bring my knee up as a chamber. It's almost like a side kick that misses. So I chamber for the exact same way. When I chamber the kick, I extend it out like a side kick and hook back. Okay? So again, chamber up, extend out, hook back. A little bit faster. Here. That's your front leg hook kick. Now it's done the same way off of the back leg. The only difference will be what the support foot does. And just like our side kick and round kick, that support foot pivots. So we're trying to turn the heel of the support foot to the target. From here, this way. 1 time slow. And placing it in front of us. Again. And placing it in front of us. You'll notice that I hook that kick back from the knee. It's almost as if my heel is coming back to kick myself in the butt after I hit the target. Here. A little bit faster. Okay? All right. So if you would put the target down for right now, we're going to demonstrate too how I would use this in sparring. So whether it's off the front leg or the back leg, in sparring, I'm not trying to hurt my opponent. I'm trying to score a point. So I would use more or less the bottom part of the sole of my foot. So if Megan's my target, I want to come up over her defense, over her hands. So I'm trying to catch her in the side of the head where the helmet would be. This way. Again, 1 and plant. So you can see, like, if she's moving around defensively, I can bring my knee up, chamber high, and kick right over her hands this way, using the sole of the foot. That's your hook kick. Moving into the spinning hook, it's done almost exactly the same way. One of the things that I want you to remember about this is eye contact. Without eye contact, we're just throwing the kick blind. So the most important part of this, in addition to the chamber, is where our eyes go. From our guard stance, we make an adjustment step with the lead foot. We turn and pivot away towards our back leg, in this case my right leg, so I'm turning towards the right, and continuing to look over my right shoulder. From here I push off with the right and hook the kick back. It's more of a circular motion this time than it is a straight out movement like the regular hook kick. So again, slowly. Step, adjust, look, hook. Okay? Do it a couple of times fast. You can hold that up just a little bit. Okay? From here. And those are your spinning hook kicks. Now the last kick that we have for today is our pop-up front kick. Like the regular front kick, this involves a chamber. However, we're chambering both knees because we're popping up off of the ground. Also, for a striking surface, we're using the ball of our foot. If I were to stand here and kick the mat so, I need to pull my toes back. All right? If I hit with my toes, it's going to hurt. So we'll try to do this fairly slow and break it down into detail for you. So if you hold that up to the side. To start with, we want to maintain our guard stance, or get into our guard stance. When I make the chamber, I want to think about pulling my knees to my chest. Now, with most of our kicks, we're talking about keeping our hands here. It's a little bit harder to do that with this kick because we need to use those for momentum. So from here, I want to bring the knees to the chest and chamber. All right? From the other side, bring the knees to the chest and chamber. So when I strike, this target should move away from me in that direction, just like it would for a regular front kick. Okay? So this time we'll try to do it as slow as we can. It's going to be difficult doing a pop-up kick slow. But I want to chamber and then kick right out of that chamber, right out of that switch. So with the back leg, kick. Okay? Okay, left leg. Target has a hole in it. Ready? Chamber. Here. One more time, a little bit faster. I'm going to do it on, have Megan move to this side so you can see with the right leg. So from here, I want to pop up and move in by turning my hips forward. Here. And move. All right. One thing I do want you to remember with the pop-up front kick, it doesn't matter how high that you come off of the ground. I don't expect the little dragons, the juniors and adults, to do it all the same. What I'm looking for is that you're actually leaving the ground. This reduces any friction that we have with the surface. Takes all of that power and transfers it directly to the kick because it uses not only our hip action, but the power of gravity, or the force of gravity behind the kick to make it stronger. So, a couple of things to remember. When you're practicing any of these kicks, the kicks that came before or these, practice for form first. Get the form of the kick down. Make sure each step you're paying attention to each little detail along the way. All right? That way, when you go to add speed and power, you're going to be able to perform that kick at a much higher, much more advanced level. So again, form first. That includes stance, chamber, posture, hand position, eye contact, okay? And worry about those things now, and in the future, we will add the speed and the power to it. All right? As always, any questions, call me, 570-332-4377. Reach out to me on the Facebook page, or send an email to barnesmartialarts@yahoo.com. One thing I do want to say is hopefully, this won't last much longer. But until then, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and be the lion.